Now the gold ni gu ship mu no e dia akoro who do na ga some pay gold no na you see no obeton at their own price because you cannot go and bully the Arabians with gold. Act on for the thing to bring positive results, It means whatever policy he's been putting in place, they are working. Understand? You might hate Mahama, but let's look at the positives of this governor. Let's look at the job he has put into the job he's doing. Relationship with Ghanaians, relationship with the media, how he's able to make sure the message from the Bank of Ghana and as Ghanaians, we get the message. See the way he projected and he made sure we as a people, Ghana city at 60, see the way it was done. See how today Ghanaians have confidence in the money.
Digging. Kevin Tailor, the 9th male of NPP, Amanyukono. Omusuru we papa. So motise ni show no was start say na obia pe baby efa because they know very well. So we oba be say expose sebi atem any lashes blasting and a whole lot of things and on bejego mu video mu. And for that matter no, he will make sure for that matter no, they will make sure nka beya nka Kevin Tailor emba on their screen. But papa is there ekwa si wanyi o obi amfa ne ho ntoto no onya akwada ayin ekwa so de oyene panyin dada ena onim se de Ghana over 20 years the how Ghana has been ruled. In fact, both NPP and this into ono also no NPP ni tatahwe. Na enei ade bi fisura beti bayire ahomamu nti sebi amane ni so aide adaho. Nti ene onye NPP ni bio. Na so onye NPP ni bio dia na ohwe se de NDC ama omu party aye akono. Na said the NDC no musi shisho munyamana. He thought of it siampa. I was joining political party called NDC because no matter what, although some kofobidi in Toro, eka NDC sebi driver for illiterate party and those kind of things, But also joining party I who say party ni more de and a more hadron papa no and one and it did be osoria company momo right from 2020 a campaign momo abisi sabre I need waiting edi NDC akwaji to me senko eku change bebo na baso because why adio or the NDC akwaji to me. Yes, I just will be a hypocrite and because Kevin Tailor NDC ni amuwini yana so mumesifu win Kevin Tailor nka na ubia onim adwuma Kevin ye de. You can't say NDC winning election without mentioning Kevin Tailor's legacy in that. Nti oso bebo aban no ho eban bebo aban no ho ban. He will prevent the government from the cronies of what NPP, from the wicked ones. Say omuntimi meka omumeye propaganda omeka nsembi na sebi ebe wiachi no na NPP ati succeed in what propagating or doing propaganda against NDC na Ghana for so sebi bia na omo hu de ekọ no makojedi nti oro no sisi awamo mo baba mawi no he will still sit on his TV station, social media platforms and defend the party and announce the good deeds. In fact, the good initiative from January and December 2025 you mobile in the mapo moye and nemo moye nano obebo hu deuro ama Ghana for and we are for na at the NDC for aye edi ama Ghana busia makasa bebre ba mfa nchebe yenko ni nti sema Kevin editu edwana mesro so document betum na wa like na wa share na foforo ni bia hwisan say platform we de unyanti ye na mega be ba besum wo ubetimi ahwere bebi nso na unyanhu de wom but hide ye de to hon mai be chiri mama na nso ni bi ati yenti nse ni bi akoba ya to so ede ama yankopon kan obi bia ho na onhira papa Biano supporter or the my platform. So must also be subscribe or like the washing of fro and you be inches and be a coba, you bet to adok at the amount.
Condemn NPP. Kevin can some Kevin Jinan this NPP for so or say Jomo Yenina and they want to 1 year ya John Mahama abide by and a DNA by a year. In the Kevin and Kabi bin chire Yenu anurubi omunim but omon person mo behu say yenim. Yenu anurubi say me wa platform and so me platform so to say Kevin Tailor into be den na Ghana for hu de John Mahama ye because yenu anum bebre nya ho mfaso e be den na ye omohu because me call live nipa sen na hwe me call live nipa sen na tie me na Kevin Tailor ba no me assure so obenya abutra ma Ghana for hu for the past 1 year no nyoma bia John Mahama ban aye right now we are seeing the positive and strides in the policies and actions of the John Mahama government. Now look at this. March. And NDC are buying within 1 year. 2025 budget, e-levy, betting tax and other to be abolished. As we speak, the NDC government abolished all these nonsense taxes. E-levy, ye kuhun tokwa ye boni patuo. NPP pass the NDC government by sa e-levy, sa electronic levy no we year through and they all sending momo to bank to phone and they until and we are back to the basics. NDC by omo year through betting tax na boys and the Manchester winning at the daso over 2.5 for Edidaso, over 3.5 for Edidaso. Na Bawumia atna cabinet. Kennedy Japan mo Brian Champo mo ka say yes. Eko tina parliament ka ye. Kennedy KB or ka ye. You have betting tax and bra. Brian Champo KB or say yes. You have betting tax and pay almost so. Mahamudu Bawumia a green light no. Ewa cabinet. Eka say mo fango Ghana for so. And this ya buy no. In less than a year, omo buy no mo ye den. Omo yi sa betting tax. Omuyi other taxes to say in wusie tax, emission tax. Omuji tax aji emission tax. Menoka say when you may be under 1 year, John Mahama buying by a bar almost share Ghana for a case when a mamu watch semo, when a mamu bre, when a mamu mubi, musika sama say ye be ye through the NDC as a government led by John Mahama in less than a year, omuyi a yes taxes when you through. Also, NDC are buying 1 year my day. We are talking about government allocate 684 million for teacher and nursing training allowance. Aban we buy na abang NPP abang Mahamudu Bawumia during campaign. Ochatra ma small girl because hey otrofo ututuntum. And then I won't a nurse for allowance also with ya or say NDC are buying in less than a year. Omo buy no omo tia alawa ne da ho ama nurse for 684 million Ghana cedis. Omo tia ye. These are some of the things aban aye ama nipa bi wan hen ha omo. O say NDC aban aye den. Mame chiro the reason why John Mahama in less than 1 year, their 1 year no Ekufuado cannot do it in 16 years. No. Ye papa kofo ye man 32 years dear John Mahama ye no ye papa kofo on to me nye is a fact. And the Oma bloggers interview. Me say ya papa kofo say a man is 16 years. Adia John Mahama did 12 months you know. Ye papa kofo cannot do it. Make sure ana mubusa na NDC by no ma ye dien. Make sure direct and indirect impact. Me make sure the indirect and direct impactor. Aba ama Ghana fo nya ho mfaso. Now, we are also talking about the March. School feeding caterers welcome 2 cities for increase. Nana do dan kweku for the Bawumia NPP candidate Japan brand champion mutena bemu 8 years. Na enkwara yema omu less than 2 cities each child. NDC for ba bemu no munyan ready budget. Omu movie eye scano ko 2 cities. Wona wotia senkrigwa woso yo hini a won ka no kore wabetena odi nkwasi asem ende wona na ko school first na aduane a odi no ende aduane na ko enim ayeye ende akore bia 2 cities aduane de ma ko school odidi wo school 2 cities na ban spending obviously John Mahama ban ayeden John Mahama ban at change lives attach life to the core. And when we talk about governance and you be the benye djuma e wa ban wa you enyo obi an benye adwuma won kran yo ye obi a otimi krom aye odo saa de we bi en netumi affect no positively into bi wo ho a owo mi krom aye odo ebi oni adwuma ekurase na owo nanso first no na school no ne ba ne ko school a eduane akurade di kura sebio ye mfa manipa ende aban bi baaye na ondi afe baako oto eduane sikem ama ende akurade ko school akurade boss ma ende de eduane ne ye. That is governance. The governance, no, we call something rippling effect. Abani take a decision on Kanya. Esasa, Ewoswana, a Dufie, na Obienya home for so. And no neka say, and this ya buying Abu Juma, abain papa Nenye. Make sure 1 year, no, they are buying we are yentia, omu here another 41 years more. You see, 1 year, kwaka 41 years. And then end this ya buying, we are still in April, yaba April. Government launches free sanitary pad initiative to support school girls. And they atiha akwarabia wedru ne mpempen so obu ne nsa ewo Ghana a okọ aban school bia no and the aban man sanitary pad free. Umpe we na opekaya motium. Na nka Samira Bawumia onya saa anko be free child aba Ghana. Samira odu 14-13 anka onya pad e use for free ya anko be free child aba Ghana. There are so many people around the world, especially in Africa. School eduane ko bunya bindi aban tuma feed school for asama school for sanitary pad say Ghana for ma emfansie omo no be mansema na sebio emani nyini a omunyamba more confidence. This is what a government does. A government that thinks about the vulnerable. Also NDC aban a den 1 year. Do you know the number of emayua omu free every household? So udru bantama unim emayua omu free a dan kram hundreds and thousands of children omunyenya free sanitary pad. Unim de joma hamaye. Unim how are we free our force? Don't underestimate what this government has done in just 1 year. Me say Samira Chad ankeche yeche eye pad free anko free child ba Ghana. Anka no ho bete wa Ghana. Mamo maye nkoye nim. Me throw in 1 year the John Mahama aban aye. Me kaimo. And abaning ponya nwie we just 12 months. Adia me came so far no 16 years. Ya papa ko phone to me nye 16 years ago abozege and ekufuado. They can't do this. Omun to me nye. Oma dwene no e try se be ya ebe blast any sa capacity no. Omu memory ni so. Now, in April 2025, Mahama launches Mahama Cares, appeals to corporate Ghana for support. And oya Ghana ni na wayaria kwankro cancer, diabetes, yarebia esebi okwankwa. John Mahama ate fotoato into obi ha ebi oti asenkrigwa, obi ha oti bantama sewia, obi ha oti ede efijase. Yarebia bone mama ne maame eye breast cancer. Ye kwankwo ye nisika Mahama de fotoaba. And omododo omo asantime mo to abama NPP no. So omo nufu cancer to ma ometuma ko eye de bibia friend Mahama Cares ne ye yisika libi ne ye de ahwe obo for free umpe we ya aban a abama Ghana for enye discriminatory. John Mahama nka so e tani nti or the Mahama Cares ko srem onka so e gonja ni nti or the Mahama Care ko krom or say Mahama Cares ne ye Ghana ni bia dia eye dishye bia or ye Ghana ni every citizen of this nation at this point yare kwankro wuntumi nkono fa wasem ebebo efutuo we na futuo de beyi bia mawo na ye de aso yare anu amawo o se aban na ye den mo NPP for majimi aban ne ye chichire no Ghana na ye chichire no me chire Ghana for mu after 1 year nyoma John Mahama de atoto akwam 1 year o onko 2 years enko 3 years enko 4 years me pese bi be kan Bawumia mdi beka ho enko 5 years enko me pese mdi beka ho mo me mfansi ha. Now April, still in April, Mahama launches 1 million coders program to equip Ghanaian youth with digital skills. The last time communications minister Kai over 400,000 young people have enrolled. They are learning how to become computers efficient. They are becoming coders. We are building a new generation that we can inculcate, we can infuse into the new Ghana. This is a government that is looking at the old, the young, and even the dead. And ewufobi okrampo John Mahama aban sebio ende obi wo ha wo neja pade senator jato wo ya che pepepe entokwansi ye. This is a government in less than a year. aka 41 years na NDC free power and the sign nyoma make church mu chire we NDC tremu 41 years on the base Ghana aka 41 years o after NDC atwa 1 year pe aka 41 eduanan baako 41 years and sana NDC free power. The same April, John Mahama, NDC by 1 year na make sure no. Mahama launches a Jumara program in Kumasi. Near United Santimemu, and a John Mahama di Jumara by say, in Mebunu, Omukrobo we SSR Sebio, Ekuf, a 2 or 2 for Nadesha Dodo no bon win channel. Mahama said to be by a Jumara program. Omumra now buying and form fans are the Jumem, a buying warmo. Saa deɛ we won pɛ na wopɛ deɛ yɛ won mebunu bebre wɔ Ghana ende saa ɛyɛ program we ɔmdo mu agima aban ɛbo ɔmo aka 41 years o se John Mahama bɛyɛ den o se NDC ayɛ den make sure the NDC ayɛ and hundreds and thousands of free SHS for kra ɔmo feli adwuma wura bɛ absorb about 80% ɔmo nya benyansa no dwuma o se NDC ayɛ den. This is just 1 year pay. Bosumi do mienu pe 12 months. Me jujem. Yenra May ya. We are paying it all. Mahama announces 452 million in free tertiary fees for 156,294 students. John Mahama in less than a year. Students are call tertiary institutions bind their universities bind their nursing training bind their John Dramani Mahama bind omunyina fees mo first year nipa 156,000 unim asante for ade show mu o si John Mahama ye den NDC by paade no ma ye o bodam kwasi ampe ye wuti TV so kade John Mahama ye den o fa se enne ye tua the first year education nyina man for free. Second year or G loan, third year or G loan, technically free education in a tertiary institution. Oh, Busam say abana ye den. Oh, bodam. Me jijam. Na Ghana phone say na you for don't go to me you 2% and kwasi afonka. Mama ne show akwotene fi. Sanka mu maswa no ewa pakemu de ne nambantema. Ye kire o man kire in less than 1 year. When nyina akoso. When nyina ye impactful interventions are binding thereby and the Ghana for and enya ho faso. Weja. Ontiasie. Mwa. Yenku enim. In June. When John Mahama buy construction begins on phase 2 of Blekusu C defense. Monkonko here. Messiah can get me the video. Blekusu C defense no insuo na kunipa pamunipa settlements in United diminish as we speak. Just in June, in less than a year, Blekusu C defense project ejiremu de. Osi abana ye den. And here for Ghana, the NDC government ain't mean touch it. Chebi baby, I buy way for Sankai. In less than a year, where June. Also NDC abana ye den. Me chro the abana ye. Me beso chro beka se de maka nyina nya no kore. Eni ho. I want to say Ghana for be si wa buo. Omega so you change jentwie because o kan Psalm 14 verse 1 or say ojentwie ana okwasea na kasa onyankopon ni ho. Na yete die yenya nkwasiafo nti yedim se aban ne ye adwuma ogimifo nko na beka se aban ne ye den Bible kraka or say only a fool will say in his heart that there is no God okwasea na se ogentwie ene beka na komem se onyankopon ni ho ye ne yenya ngentwie yenya nkwasiafo yenim se aban ne ibo adwuma nti we will not be called fools yenim de ekọ ene yehu de esi ye can no correct us the Bible pian so odwan John Mahama ban 1 year ejuma John Mahama abonie and make us metina ma dia me tika agoti bebre o se aban na ye den odwan yanko eni Mr. P Mrs. If when you get Blekusu let me know thank you T. Now June mobile data prices to fall user to get more value Sam George Mukai sa asem June on to me nye Nkwasiafo mba bi gu Twitter Ghana opo omo akomedi omo pa omo gu Twitter nkwasiafo nko a omo ko AI na omo akọ chrobrofo obo he omo boxes atu nyina atete ehiafo Kwasi ebira no say or the last kobo be siu me no way. Aboba, I can take care of you like a dog. Small boys. When you jantra for cycle do omo amoje sama bobra. Inyan, we can take care of you, your mother, your father. These are fools parading in Ghana. Ejimi for ma. Omo we fiefin. Spanish for the gumu yere no so some penas for so ene omo wo. Kwasi a utisa bang. Utisa bang. Kwasi abada ha ema Spanish ni da no so ne na wo. Odo kwasi asa wa wo. Odo kwasi asa wa wo. Hey, peje wabeti wo Ghana say you will see Kevin Tailor with my last coins. Kwasi a what ya from in sota wo tete nsuo ni sa ponjire ni ba. Wo anka ukopia Mozambique anka jata befia woni etoma jata ne we aboa weni apotwa se jantre ni baby we nipa fi we nyina gugu Twitter me say Mozambique na anka go pie ya jata bank so utirim ni ato se woma se jata ne nche wonwe Ghana ne yejimi ne yeso so mmoa so Ghana we are foolish and we entertain disabled children without due respect to disabled, but some people deserve these words. Ghana nipa bi wo ha sebio ya wo omom ho aka no obi de se Bulgaria kwasi ampanyi Bulgaria o se Bulgaria disabled ya wo disabled for nim nyansa ya wo disabled for omo akọ school omo de boa Ghana ene wo disabled kwasi afo ni bi de se Bulgaria ene sa kwasi abo ya na ni apotwapochi ni ti se de ye de ne ge awo wo Mozambique no na nkwasi afo nyina ye hwemo ye adwuma mo nkwara brem anya adwuma ye papa no ye ya anka so to mo sukun mo totwene. I will use my last money to sue this guy. Munkwara brem anya Ghana for na ye adwuma ma street sika anka mo anka so to mo so manka mo wi nwan mu data ko form and the Ghana ni bian complaining of data no say ko form aban ni dwuma odi no say NDC ayeden kwasi ati radio station enye data account me Facebook and ya two data so nti odwan to say woti Kumase osora no pa one petition betina radio say movement TV enye data na ne bo ofo a ko odwan ka betina TV so say oye movement TV mo hu fin sa apofi mame no mungu so what and they go to passport office go to some government institutions 24-hour economy is running mo de majiminti and nti NPP ni betina parliament or betina TV so policy where Jimmy what is policy what is policy and they sing kwasi afobiti Adom FM and a policy and I'm say policy kwa mo ntiase inflation o mo ntiase Jimmy for na ya gu o mo tunsuo no betina TV so say ya journalist for and the NPP Jimmy nti policy what is policy oh yeah the policy aba policy ene dean policy na ma dollar no aba bedu 11 no policy no ya nche the policy munti policy as you do a make policy kwasiafo this 24-hour economy it is working DVLA 24 hours koho kone kwaji new number plates they are rolling it out go to Temaport 24 hours anaju 2 o'clock near you container go to passport office 24 hours odan yambra megun sawo menhia nka se ye frantuma ansana won say 24-hour economy ye djuma ana bese be menhia gate to na anaju ye to odi asem na won say 24-hour economy ye djuma adena mu bi mo ajimi sa 24-hour economy ebo adwuma they are rolling it out slowly weja yentiasie obeye den na obeye den na for Jimmy Tinas na tie me obeye den foko na untumi nye obeye den na die pa na obeye Manchester sa hye into wo den na obetuma ye into untiasie de den Facebook yenjiska YouTube yenjiska TikTok enwanguo ko bia bi na ko papa wo ho obodam untumi hwa akotre fie ye jitwem ama Ghana fo hu no kura no na ma me chewa de. This is another one. Government to build 24-hour markets. 24-hour economy. No, they are going to build 24-hour market in all 261 districts. Local government minister. It is slowly. The last time I went to the central region, Mankesim for almost locating a land for them. They are preparing. There are so many districts almost started to prepare the land for 24-hour markets. Ujain and Ohono. Ekufuad woman deal with 40 years old to me yet. Bawumia or Jimmy on to me minutes idea we. And kwasi afo ma Kennedy bare champon. Oma dwene no capacity no memory ni swa. 24-hour market. Every district they are now preparing it. John Mahama has time. Say John Mahama etumi esi 20 bokeke 24-hour market. John Mahama is the king of Ghana politics. Say John Mahama to me see 20 bokeke is okay. In yan yetia na mbeka so mbesi 88 hospitals. Yes, I tell you, Yamaka is 111-333-666. Ejimi4. Went to me see hospital bako. In Kamwa, we could not build one hospital. The mobile two went to me in 9 Yamamu Dembim. Yanyamu One Gasamukro Santimemu. Hospital mobile two regional hospitals in Yambua went to me amo 2 for Kumanko Jayarsa. Mo minister mo MP John Kumawu owu te sa akokɔ because hospital papa mo beto ya mumbie no mantum mbie man say nwan yanya mo den Ghana na ye modia ye chichire Ghana also nti ase o bodam 8 years one beto se ase hospital bia no keke na dipa nkom ajantra fo na mudi gu omo so sikawia nipa kum enkwasea keka stupid discrimination any jimi any enkwasea keka abaya mumbu na monchichire ma na bude ya hensam na yetuma wi a ejimifo yentam Ghana mamo na mo ze Ghana yekoko wo pra so he mama mani pambu fu mi agina mo kon so inwan mo besi 111 mo angasa mu kuro mo ntumansi hospital asanso buache wan na fu se de ochichire kenten ewo na nkwa banchire why ne fu said your chichiri kenten ewo binsre Jimmy abegina o say na ekwan ne ye ba santimemu no president menyemba mo anya beifu a mumu bi mo anya beifu a na mo nyankopon o de odwan toilet na ball mu ayede na wo MP ye kwan ba ukrom na wo de Jimmy aye wo fu se kenten akaka che president say menyemba se mo anya mumu bi mo anya beifu a na de odwan bi ni na ball mu e de nkwasi asem no ye nya de ebiem ntiansan be pa achew emeto sebe na ya de sebe ne be sa no masa ekuru no omudwa boy wey utumi nye foko ade na abaye na wo betuma hwemenim me chiro de John Mahama abaye July ne wo no yenko August nko September wedwa tena ho Mahama launches no fee stress policy enti sa enkwara otuo mu nyina school fees 1 year no na o launch no in July and akora bia okọ school first year bia ontua odwan NDC ayeden owo fast go school first year or tech 1 year ni ontua school fees wa wonuma petitia becha say na NDC ayeden odwan make sure the NDC aye ofui now hwa bibi ana ma kire obibi aka ho Mahama launches gold board task force with stringent oversight measures and the gold board no ebo adwuma the gold board is working and sibia na you value your cocoa you protect your cocoa and you protect gold near to kroma na gabi ochidako for oforiata bedietuo ekufuado bawumia samere and the sankwas na maka no omutam ye gold no ye gudie nyina so de kɔ Jersey Shores in nwan adan a ejapade ye koton omunya ohini bia wobo ne si gold ekeka nkwase asem na te Ghana je se Ghana ye obi papa dia he buju si erefi mu ana in nine, what you say, Refi, NDC ayeden, and the gold board na abano, and as we speak today, Mama Cho Bibi, and I'm not going to go far. The last time I told you, Mekachira must say, Ghana na John Mahama echichire no, plan na John Mahama echichire Ghana no, uni experience na uni akoma pa, untumi mfanye. Ekufuado onini group no muni experience. 2, na muni akoma pa, and 3 no mu Jimmy. And it's not basic things that they were supposed to get right, they couldn't get right. Tie, abanche governance, especially in Africa and especially in Ghana. So unya kumapa na unimu nyansa na se unye redia untumi nchichire man no ekufuado no unya kumapa oni the group no na unimu nyansa ena no ma say Jimmy. And it's not basic things ye to meet na Ghana na Bawumia besi kaya ye hostel e won crying. Na wakosirema kwa campaign akachom so di mpunti obeba na sa eye kaya ye hostel na wesi no o se siremfo nkwara embra medem no mmesoaso akamfo ne nkranfo nyoma Bawumia o ne mentally o okay enjam ka so omu NPP omu so omu Jimmy omu nyina no mabodam NPP omu so omu Jimmy omu nyini through 18 trust per mabodam uye teni obeto sada oni Ekufuado oni Kennedy oni Brani Champon, oni country, oni ayede Kobre Japan, mo beto ade e friend Sada. Mo ka che Ghana fo nyina se Sada no, aden Sada no de, Sada no NDC ntuma anye. Mo ba na mo change di ni ko NDA. Wo tani Bawumia. Oni na ne kufu tena cabinet change di no e na odu nua ba akoto so over 500 tricycles e na ma sami awuku e ne kojo ponko abesesa tricycles ni free stream e na omde ko e de ko asantime ko chema asantefo e ne kowufo e ne e de ekuapemfo e na omo faaye e na siremfo no nnua e ne dwumadie ni nyina no yesenya tani aboa te se manaza azuri beka kire Ghana for se we hu sa confirm tu nanka wo ne Bawumia ne azuri nanka o se de mu bokeje tia ye de mu san homa so de bokeje tia na emmoa awem nam o azuri ne Bawumia ena muja asrem wo ho ena NDA ni guye ena sada ni nyina guye ena musaba nkran wo ne wo yere samere ofri Chad odi 13 years no on use diaper a sanitary pad da Ghana no behu sanitary pad mu bedru nkran na mu besi dan won nkran se eho ena ntafo nkra na emfri nkran emfri srem embeda ho so aso anwoma uwie na one samere efa plane ko srem Ghana Air Force plane se mokoye campaign se omontoma mo na mo mabobodam mabobodam mo so na pa mo hwia dwonso ansa na mo pia bontene. Are you people stupid? Na wo free srem na wa be sika ye hostel won kran no na hostel usia mankokọ usia masrem fo nkwa so mo bedem na omo bedem no mo nya dan munim nyansa ade kyen ya yemfa Ghana nhye won sa we dey bo wajimi. Gold board is working. Gold board is working seriously. Mr. S, thank you very much for bringing this in. Gold board is working. And yenya value for our gold. Yenya some faswa. Your dollar ya aye stabilize the gold in internet dollar ni jina na aso. Any modern money policies adwene papa bi ni nyanse bi ntina nde ama dollar ni jina na aso. Odwan munya opportunity ni wantuma anye kojo pon kroma eche wo hu oba sere ho na ne kwati jina so. Also nim nyansa che obi ande on nim economy. Upon kroma eche wo hu oba tuntum sere ho na ne be ma jina so se mosi ni kuraba abofunu time our power no went to me anya den went to me and who say ubetumi solve dollar problem intervention inti anya den yentam Ghana ma na fa kwa galam say upon kroma eche wo hu oba akokọ sere ho na ne be ma tuam yentam Ghana ma 8 years otena Ghana information minister dia minister we hu send dollar ne beba 11 udu Jimmy beka che se ene de wo hu nyansa na first na wo yeden na wo tompono ewo Kazakhstan o bodam upon first na wo tompono o Kazakhstan nti na wo re fidi obeye ana mu gisi nyina ye Jimmy te se che ma huntumi ohun na ma me ko we nam dwedwe bibi mu nkyerɛ wo yenwie yo yenre September kra mu re fi we o se NDC abana yede aboafunu what wuntumi radio eti wuntumi TV makane agina so John Jinapo, we have dealt with doomsaw in Ashanti region. Why na ye bema otua dua ne bema ye adwuma o se already osore no pa ne bema siso ya Asantini a obetube pagya ni saka se doomsaw wa Asantimemu. Why na ye bema wa Asantimemu? Why na bema otua dua a osore no pa na otini ni mu a ne bema gina so se mosi ni bibi se obetube bie na no aka se kane ngina so wa Asantimemu. Mo NPP for mo ye musuefo. And Asantimai kan ye jina so otumfo na kuma mboni bri yeti kroma no otumfo ka kire se ne fridge nyina asai every say ne nananom party NPP na sebio ne nananom te ye no omo ye nkwase apafo omo ma nkane asai ne fridge and entafo awonafo krobofo eye infantefo party ne baaye no and sa party na ma otumfo kan ye jina so na ende otumfo hu mahama na osere a odwen se enye ne de na kumbe mu na ye ne David otu kwan pen ene ti otumfo ba wo North Carolina ene abrofo ba nsua de na oba na make say ekufo de be say the future odi de free SHS beku no wonye free SHS ya da do kwase adi matem no ende otumfo ba e North Carolina ne abrofo ma esua de e ma oba ba no ende me no kasa na dwi esinechi etew oba wo se otwea begu so efise na wagimi na meka cho se free SHS na asai mo make for free power na enya ne ye wo se won tie ase odwan me say why na ye bema wa Asantimemu ompagya ne nsa o radio so ne TV so ka se sia de kanea ne nyina so kanea nti nwan te se mu bitumi tena radio so ka se ene aban na ye den ye dwudwam she opa de aban na ye me kire de aban na ye a obuofu na obuofu no menya den inti minjai otumfo kra hwe me osi minjai ofui yenko yanim. Now look at this. You see, you're right here. You're right July. You're right. Okay, you're right September. President Mahama launches big push cut sword for Dawenya, Ayukuma, Dodoa, and Tema, Aflao Road Project. And the Shediakos Ghana, of Anko in Sanwem Express. Ghana. Ghana is under construction. Monshediakos Ghana. Okay, yes, Abane Yeden, Krasini, NPP phone Krasi for ma. Abane Yeden, when to man Yano be ya, most of them penny, yen penny. Make Ghana for the Abana ye. The whole country and the yo be a quine. In cron kitting in you be a quine. When I bear my wasante, when I bear my Ghana, when I bear my NPP more Nimunyansa, or bet to my case, wait, or bet to me, went to me and yet, your party to mine yet. Wega into by day nanka ompese be kan sem we akire no nanka MPP was no nanka so ka no kra kire omo sanka ompese be tin sem we ya time na achechide ne te so no na abozigidi nachi Kennedy muji contract Brandy Champa muji contract country muji mi omo nanka so mo ka no kra kire omo say hey muji mi munya de Ghana for pe inwan motena oso so omo nkwase asem so na ye boni patuo ye je pension ye fosika PDS na ye wei na galamsey na motewo obu be kwasiafo na ende ye kan okura na chane yi benato ncha ubu ofu mimu ade uni mimfie 1982 1983 1984 1969 na mo around 69 70 71 72 na mjinem me wona fentra 69 na mjinem ende na memo date no 70 na mjinem 71 na oje se mswa me wona feche wo maame me wona feche wo papa ntra Kevin Tailor small boy. Hey, me nya basabasa me nyonyoma rough. Me nya nyoma na bia obunye ntina wo say well small boy uti pa me. 79 na me ginam uti pa me. 79 na me ginam. Tamani ahwe Senegal 92 na mo bebre ye wo mo. Abedi Pele 86 82 86 na mo ye wo mo. Kwasiafo ye ka Ghana ye hu aban. Wo nyini chame. 79 ni ginam. 70 1970 78 79 ni ginam. Yahuni afentra Yahuni afentina ya jina ha hu ya simple sad we a small boy we Kevin Tailor so uti pa me 79 na me ginam calculate me age aka krebe me 52 abuofunu oteto waka say we dey akwara na we a small boy yeah company some we do Jimmy to wo ma da wo ye yani enum red yenum ankwase apetition nta me sa anyama me numida me see so me num Ghana alcohol obi ada apart from club me num Ghana alcohol obi ada and you can ask my best friends me tasty bida me dey dey enkwase ansa na mo dey hye wo hye ntabuom na mo de apetition frafra me num sansa bi wo Ghana da mo sa mo nkwase ansa no me see so me prema ni pa upe prema for mo start ball earring ni ade ye prema for pa basa mo nkwase red ni wi ne eye mo petition me testi sa anyama ni bidawo anti na mo hum sam ye small boy no hwe 79 ni agina mo odiamo the first time I'm organizing embassy pleasure mi ko bi yen kansam ye the video chiro ba say yes the first embassy pleasure mo ye ne Ghana KK mobile mi ko bi unim de esi wo Ghana odwan ya ka Ghana ya tena Ghana yenim de ekọ ya tena Ghana yenim de ekọ ugina kan say we dey small boy Kevin Tailor me hwe na mo ye me sere kwasiafo small boy Kevin Tailor me say first embassy pleasure because testima I have origin that time na friend sunyane me pese me bom di na kire mo nim de ekọ first embassy pleasure na me girem na mo nim time we start here first embassy pleasure by yani star first traditional dance and sane ba kundum dance and sane ba hip hop and sane ko disco mo embassy pleasure ba na mo kwasiafo na yatetia na ene ye boa Ghana was a small boy me hu afenti small boy me a nice boy nti small boy odwan 79 na wen mame komenim odwa na hwa second one no government raises prison feeding fee from 1 cedi 80 pesos to 5 cedis after 15 years. Or say abana ye den, Jamahama abana ye den, odwan. And agrada 85 cedis a day under Mahama, odwan, open ye bium. Kokumasi Central in prison. A man for 5 cedis a day. En kwasiafo we betena so Ekufuor dey say or a human rights lawyer. Ye won certificate be sin there. Ejimifo na prisoners Ghana ni bia di less than 2 cities. In less than a year and the prisoners 85 cities a day. Odo kwasia to say aban ne ye den. Na we jim na won sada e show dem rifemu a aban tam sika be show wunsem. Take advantage of the policies. Now, if prisoners are taking advantage of the policies and it's benefiting them, now would Jimmy to us say abana a day. Agrasco and there every morning 5 cities, afternoon 5 cities, agrada every day 5 cities. Menoka say and agrada 85 cities a day, 50,000 Ghana. Those times 5,000 Ghana. Agrada nkwa okona ya agrada eduane. Vegetables kakra guha, beans kakra waha, kusuada ha. Yatimo ena ope wache anase ope kohwe agrade aduane ene fa balanced diet we jimi nti winning balanced diet. Balanced diet is a diet that consists of all the essential food nutrients in their right proportion. Tikosua ba kutua ha beans wa ha ye de enam kakra toa ya ma na mo kakra ene de cabbage gu mfimfin ene asa ma no ye de calipo mo nkwase calipo no ye de ba ko esi nchen agranko a aboa bronya onya bibia ne fridgeness no mama asa akofa ne wo fa ase no mama na bre buta asase we so ne ninje da me say waje quick loan so amefre quick loan for ma wakota no me ka kire no me fant teno waje quick loan so a mema quick loan for akota no wo support Chelsea then there oh dia me ka kire malam de o Sudan no me wo fa so mema na bre me wo fa so kura mema na bre na wo me nua baba me angasa bo fa se kura me se me mana bre na wo NPP di to be bre bruta wo fa se we me mana bre bruta wo Chelsea nti wanu betiam se me igbo ni me wo fa se 1 PS5 unya 2 bronya unya kapre o fridgeness wo ya betam hisense me betam akoche quick loan now they can so mema de quick loan for betataw MTN quick loan me say mema Ghana nya wo de e kire wo 2 message your passport utumi tu kwan free Ghana meka che immigration for so omofa tabono to so tabonalization wa untumi tu free Ghana mema wa bre efie na utim na wa rent mema twa nsuo nim unya nsuo ndwane go adwuma wo mema o prepaid meter no mema ma be disconnect prepaid no mo to meter na de ko mema wa kire papa ubenu ho se ya wo ba Ghana wo fa se we me say o girlfriend me say that to car ma obi mana kwaje no me na me ka kire o girl me to Benz ama boy bi mana je no wo fa se me nya me mini wo no wo fa se we be kire le kafia me say o girlfriend no ma tell so girl na nice ba me to Benz ama boy bi mana je no yes na ma sa sponsor boy no wedding no me kire o kafia wo me mo ni ji wo wiase biem o ma me kura pam chewa mentie o ma me kura pam chewa o ma me Emilia o pam chewa mentie wo fa se we wo na mo me ankyere ade bi wa ha wo fa se wo Chelsea do kan kwa asem now again abana President Mahama launches Sanitation Day, calls for collective action. NPP by Sanitation Day na ye tete Ghana kakaka yes Ghana every other month biano NPP Jimmy for by no see twam ena ombeka chere say they will make Accra the cleanest city in Africa. Ekufuor agove near Ghana yeah nya cheche president ye free omu free abam na sisila da pa wie sika nyina omu free abam na omu wie sika nyina na omu made for kura say wie bi. And John Mahama as I introduce what we call National Sanitation Day. And kakra a chrono ye titim ye nyina ye communal labor kakra Saturdays bia na shia near titi gatem the best MP abewu so oye sa anyomanya no ko regional minister Ashanti regional minister or the KMA boss Zuba or Sespak Ashanti regional minister Zuba Sespak FKK or dress not taki about the Sespak ne da ho akwaye training Zuba no Zuba na me na oboase o ono so no ejuma Shaft FM ana papa small boy no Zuba King Zuba ono so the radio diggers so Zuba kokro visa Zuba ta oboas girls pa okweya say King Zuba nie pa King Zuba is that we jai Ashanti original KB boss King Zuba our low mix bi o sa chiki King Zuba nie azan mix bi and Saturday na ba fa wo che de wiem kuchu this is many the King Zuba na girls Zuba no about choba utia Zuba said we scarf Zuba what did dinner now? Zuba, it's a nice man, Zuba. They say, oh, boy, Juma, King Zuba. Me wuna me niaje say, oh, me nipo, me nim no long time. Oh yeah. King Zuba. Allo, Shaft FM, allo, bi de bia okuta file. Oh, uncle, dema. King Zuba so a very forceful guy. Me can say around 2010. Me nene cover the Ashanti regional minister. So that time I used to work at Ecstasy Radio. Na me ne Erastus, na me ne Lexus Bill, na me ne DJ Slim, na me ne a whole lot of people near more Ecstasy. And then I was covering one regional minister he was making rounds those times. And I can zuba na oka allo ye na journalist for aba satabu here ho chiri journal kompa you could pen and paper you got your report kinzuba na go jiskaru na be chesole no kinzuba on any regional minister sata who the regional minister and the Kinzuba na say you stand here you are from where no ateke utimi bo baby also your name is not here go sasika Kinzuba nenia din rough Kinzuba nie says park Kinzuba so benya power o fi mi biemo also from you me feel o Kinzuba okay listen where are you from me so I'm from Exeter so okay you join hey Kevin how are you Mr. Good onim papa nti onim papa small boy na mabe journalist to question hey where are you from so we are from Solid FM bang your name is not you go and tell your editor so your name is there I see we are Zuba na be solid no hey Kinzuba or your hard guy we feeling rough and then me who no boy djuma wa Ashanti region rough and then o kenye na onyade obapam on emfa no ho untumi nya no foko odina kwa ade mekọ na ho kasa so kasa ye ntina na ntumi nya no hwe Zuba se obuade okoka kye na se Zuba apam wo fudwoma Zuba ba oba be cheche ma kye na nya no hwe enti wo ya ade a ye ne ye na Zuba oba obapam Zuba ono no ka siwa wo fo no oni se bi apam ni papa obetuma be gina gata na ho obekra mu nyina agu gatam unim Zuba the tima de rough enti mo ma Zuba adwuma ne nyamre na ono so ma adwuma ne nyamre mamo ose buntu mfiri kwa no ho eno ano no Adeba kwa Zuba mpensa obehye soja for atade because osha untumi kika nhyem na nka munim ade obehye soja for atade do obeye bokede tia hono we de ende oba santime mu ate nice Zuba nti oni KMA regional minister these two guys they are good rough KMA boss Zuba no homo Zuba no homo me see me feel adwuma na nya kiss nya wo dia Zuba zata no DJ Zuba no kind news or say DJ or say producer Dipa Bako 1,000 say radio na no we need Tieska it Zuba no two nyina no da ho Zuba tubo tu kura no bo reggae Zuba onko fie koda Kin Zuba nie amanfo da na Zuba da ho radio say na Zuba e mo den into opese first one anopa no say envelope ba on the budget first because onko that Zuba wa bro rough munja Zuba no nyere djuma Kin Zuba no or a hard working guy on the time we after 40 years so na asantima to say UK munim Zuba obebbo me boss na djuma na che na just over free on and saying hwe o bodam mahama feeling rough obeye me boss a che ono mpe bribe on pe hwe adwuma nko a ono oye adwuma robot you efria bibia nye clean na eba eno ano no obeti kuro ni mo obegigi revenues internal generated fund obegi chire obebbo adwuma wa ya che enye nne no start here where they say communities King Zuba no says park no now my mentor adebo ade ko enim mimi ni mobia o Zuba all the way akwabo adwuma now there's another one here November and this abana yeden President Mahama launches Nkukwo Nketenkete initiative and if you be obekombia Nkukwo and amanfo he abrochire ye na tete abrochire ti baby papa no kambeka se bizubenka ye na tete abrochire na yeti expensive areas no ye ni wo chance say betuma nya Nkukwo na nka oba me area ha nka obia benya Nkukwo abrochire ye ni yentumi nya Nkukwo na nka nya Nkukwo Nketenkete bebi wa ha hwe bebi ametere skafo area nti untumi nya Nkukwo na akọ bebi ti say bebi omwo na Nkukwo abrochire fo kura nya Nkukwo bra abrochire behwe nkofo nya Nkukwo obufie Oti Ghana say Nkukwo Nketenkete and Ghana young people are making money out of Nkukwo Nketenkete John Mahama de ba ye NPP pro ye ntiasie Nkukwo ne de ende ko amanfo nyesika adia enye sika wompa ntentem Nkukwo tomatoes ginger wodua toast mimi se miyefu a menyefu eche mimi ni akomanti mitumi nye kokofuo mini akomanti menye eye kubefuo mimi ni sa time no ene ese we de ebedi new kube bi aba ebedi 3 years mo am 3 years no me dua tomatoes manye Nkukwo ana medua ginger I fast ni etwa me need time a makodua ekube na me 3 years na 3 years na me wu me na I say I me nya sa efuo di bi o na we de oyo koko fuo me koko me pepa efuo bi a me ni je ho koko efuo sika wom me ni abutre ntimi nya koko efuo an because me ntimi twen 6 years sese beba na mewu anasa na me refi be efuo no me dwene ntime bia me ye efuo we na me refi na me kwa de foforo so tie bia me efuo ne mra no koko de so no na me ni ho na kwasi ampai me say o pro de nwura ma ga say koko ni amedia me mpe ntimo amu akoma no munye koko no me say me pe efuo ntime me pe ginger ekoko nketenkete tomatoes fast ye dua ya yekoda ba ya na de ache ne etwa pa de hyehye ne ye die sika ye die adwa ye ne ye de no Inti you say, Mimiafu a 14 na ena wafafu edie ena wafafu edie 6 years na kubedi benyino 6 years. Na sisi na no biamo na mi rebo afufu no. Mi ana me koma Tahiru, me Tahiru drop business plan Tahiru ya. Ene yesi ekodua kashi wo srem. Hey Tahiru, you fucking guy. Me Tahiru ene tena see 2 guys ene fa pen. Ade scratch for your drop plan or the plan we buy say no ekesini ene nyina yi sika o Tahiru sika kese ba na me sika kese ba ene Tahiru say ono nko na akosiremu da me nko siremu da okoye cashew na ba Fentio Tahiru ofri tumu o ena me fira ya odo me ya mfantini na ma me anwunani madam for pa no oba ye ka oba America oba ka chebe wa America say ye nkoye cashew efuo tumu ofri tumu o that guy no and I'm no problem ye nyina ye bogus. And also you discuss it ba or the euros thousands beba and I'm the dollars thousands beba and ye kaboom and I'm saying there and also one kwana betuma ko tumu because we have visa mini visa de ko tumu nti one there or the visa be I'm saying on ko tumu mra and akoi so why cash we food da and I'm so okay into 1 year by and I'm so cash also cash there and check 8 years and I'm saying Tahiru teso and also okay cash that cha 5 years and I'm so teso and also the monitor be 2-3 years and I'm so okay but on the determined cashew no year on benyini and I'm no problem and I'm so bibia cause oh you see there would be ba and I feel there me wo boga bisro no ano man come asem your punch me so boga so how far cashew so it go on just that some 1 or 2 things we know the cashew if you know there people will go steal and things you know how it them so una ko sire me ko sire mu da afei one day we ko cashew asema de bofu why they do this you are my Yenya ne kwe kashu edi na fam kashu no wan ya obuofu ufri tumu ana me free awuna memu yenya be investment na kashu na kodi ukrom akodi ukrom tumu na kire me kashu na me nko ho a ose an ukrom no me tumi mba ho ana den na me hia visa ana so ufri Burkina na ufri tumu ana ufri Ghana ana so no anka so ufri Ghana ana so ufri Ghana na ufri tumu a me hia visa se me ko tumu san ana so no anya sa na tie no ne kro no ene Burkina ne boso pa te se edu anopakura na ohuru nim na ohwe nso na egu Burkina enti menhia se me de visa Tahiru asem na gagem ebesin de me hu cashew no sika ne wife enti me pese me pe ne wife asem pa me respect ne wife and the bad boy and very nice boy ai enti ama mitimi nka ehye me ho but mitimi nka Tahiru ai me hia visa antana batumu but it's all good but they go on kitikiti no that is what Mahama has done nipa bebre and me no ka say sankofo bebre omu nyina eye nko kitikiti a ekoso aban no ebo adwuma now it's basically say I can eye NDC aban no 1 year no ade a oma ye ani dwuma oma bɔ no adwuma oma ba no eni se ofui bia gina baby ka se na NDC aban no de na oma ye 1 year no na ma kire mu bi ni oma ye ni nyina has impacted lives nipa bebre nya ho mfaso now ma me kire onyoma bi a NDC aban ya in the history of Ghana no ana nipa bi wa mo ye dwuma mo nkasa na se meti sankofo bi ti eye insura interest rate inflation masa wankasa beso gituma Ghana yesikasem ekoyie. Now I spoke on this issue a few months ago about and the Abeton say Bank of Ghana hints at replacing foreign reserves with partial gold investment. Mekache Bank of Ghana say my little knowledge about gold and then say we need to make sure say too much gold yense sabi into dollar na yenye den yen kipi eye ebi. My argument was that say yen to mean trusty eye world market of anything now in this world right now nobody can tell me say they can predict the price of anything in this world Now, if we cannot predict the price of anything in this world, then it means to say we also have to be cautious in investing in anything in this world. Now, it means to say we cannot put everything in one thing. What we need to do in a moment where everything is not consistent, where we cannot rely on the system to know, say, in the next 6 years, 2 years, 5 months, the price of gold is going to be this, or the price of the dollar is going to be this now, then we need to be proactive. How? One basket. So I told the Bank of Ghana, if we are making enough gold now as a nation, yan copy your gold, no. Now you're making sure excess now you will turn it into a dollar. Because when you pick gold and dollar, the depreciation of the dollar and gold, you know, so they interchange. Dollar cost mana gold cost dollar bafom. So if we want to always be in the market and we want to keep our economy stable, some crazy shocks, the scale will tilt in a way we will struggle to balance it out. Then we need to have enough gold and also at the same time enough dollar. Now, if we have too much gold and we think, say, we have some gold to a level here, let us cap it. Yekasa capita. Ebia your anchor gold ma. Sebio, your target say anchor no, it do 70%, you enough gold. Now, say anchor do 100%, what we have to do is say 70% gold, yen kipi, 30% in the yen into dollar. Near from the Bank of Ghana. So in case say gold price is short here, we have enough dollar to do what? To come and replace that space, you know. So it is basic economics. Now the Bank of Ghana is thinking of doing that, and I think I'm gonna take it too long to do that because you cannot. You see, the prices of gold, you know, it cannot be predicted, and so Big Jana Baby Catcher will say they can predict the price of gold. And I've seen a lot of people make arguments. Oh, right now, when you go around the world, majority of the countries are now buying gold. Now, let me tell you something. It does not matter the amount of gold you buy. Gold, at the end of the day, you will need dollar to buy gold. That is a fact. Nobody is buying gold with water. Nobody is buying gold. When we get to that point where we are not using dollar to buy gold, then we will think of using other tenders to buy gold. But as we live now, every single gold anyone purchases, you know, or the dollar netto. So why are we not making sure, say, we have enough dollar, enough gold to protect us? You cannot write off, say, gold, you know, right now, no. We know majority of the countries in the world, they all are here, they are going in for gold because it's the new thing. Everybody wants to have enough gold. But nobody is going out for gold or buying gold with water. Every single person is buying gold with dollar. So why don't you have dollar? Let's get to that point. When you get to the river and it becomes murky, we will find a way to cross it. So a true point to be, now we are going to buy gold digitally. We need to also conform to the digital world and buy gold digitally. But as we speak now, every single person is buying gold. Every single country is buying gold with dollar. So we need to have some decent amount of dollar sitting in our reserve. We cannot just sit there and say, most countries are asking for gold, so we should also not sell our gold. We are not saying, all the gold should be sold. We are saying, if we are able to get enough gold and we have excess, why don't we sell the excess and make it into money? Because at Temesi, na ye pese ye kodi ja, yen tumi fa gold in kodi ja. We will need dollar. We cannot carry gold and go exchange because ni obia kodija, Arabian kodija, a British kodija, now our excess gold. You don't expect the person to take your gold. They are going to ask for something which is not gold. Now, what are you going to bring? So I'm not saying we should have dollar, we should have reserve. So the idea of Bank of Ghana thinking of investing your forex, a lot of our dollar, enter gold and turn it into dollar, I think I agree with that, and I expect the Bank of Ghana to quickly start doing that. If the future the future of the dollar is not stable, we understand. Now, if the future of the dollar is not stable, what do you want us to do? You want us to burn all the dollar and go buy gold? And who are you going to trade with? Now you are telling me the future of the dollar is not stable. I get it. Now, currently as we sit, the world still dealing in dollar. So what should we do? Should we go buy change our dollar and go buy gold and come and keep at the Bank of Ghana. Now you per se your transaction at the end. Because the Arabians have too much gold, the Chinese have too much gold, the British have too much gold, the Americans even have too much gold. Let's get to that point whereby we get to the point where everybody is saying, we are not going to use dollar to trade again. We are going to use gold. Then we know that is what we are doing. But as far as we are still using the dollar, we still need dollar as a backup, whether you like it or not. I like this idea. And I want to say, I agree 100% with the Bank of Ghana capping our gold. Yemfa excesses no enkoto dollar. Yeti kromha every single day. Dollar number form. Maintain sa boga biya kasa pound number form. Yeti kromha debia dollar number form. Maintain sa boga biya kasa euro number form. It means whether you like it or not, the dollar is still strong. The dollar still commands. Until the dollar is dethroned, until we get to know, the dollar at the end of the day, it is worth nothing. That is when we can say, okay, then whatever is in there, we should sell it for gold. But as we speak, the dollar still controls the world. So let's not kid ourselves and make it look like, gold is controlling. Gold does not control. So let's have a 50-50. In fact, I'm not even saying a 50-50 thing. Let's have about 30% dollar sitting and about 70% of gold sitting. That's all that we need. If we can have 60-40, we have 60% gold sitting there. Yemfa and Sanka. Now you have 40% dollar in cash sitting there. We are safe. Wherever the ship tilts, we are good. We should stop doing this kind of economics. Bawumia etam gold gu ship him or sefako Dubai koto oil ofui. Now with the gold ni gu ship mu no e dia kodo uko do na ga some pay gold no na you see ano obeton at their own price because you cannot go and bully the Arabians with gold. They have enough gold. So why are you not using the dollar that at least everybody accepts? At least you can negotiate around. So Bank of Ghana hints at replacing foreign reserves with partial gold investment. I support it. And you see, Mamika Bibin Chiramo, the governor of Bank of Ghana, let us be honest here. You want governance upon governance. Now, let's put emotions aside. The Bank of Ghana governor, Dr. Isiama, is working. Let's be very honest. Now, the kind of things our man we through his leadership, it may sustain this economy for a year. And obviously, there are other factors that helped him to get to this point. But you need leadership that at the end of the day know what they are doing. Because at a point, near Governor of Bank of Ghana, we had other sectors who were basically working with him. Addison, Yaboka over 60 billion in just a single year. We had the Bank of Ghana governor in the name of Addison. Dollar could do almost 18. There was a governor at a point we could not predict the dollar in 24 hours. But let us put our politics aside. The honest truth is the governor of Bank of Ghana is basically changing the narrative. He is working. Let us, and you see, I'm one person. I don't want to give credit to one person, but sometimes some people they do exceptionally well that you need to credit them for the work they have done. For 11 solid months, 11 straight months, inflation has dropped. It has declined. Jack, this is not a joke. Now, when somebody says, the Bank of Ghana, they are pumping dollar. No, the initiative. You see, when they say policy, it is thinking through something and acting on it. The acting on an intention, the acting on a vision is policy. Now, for him to even think through something to act on for the thing to bring positive results, it means whatever policy he's been putting in place, they are working. So for 11 straight months, now say inflation is declining every month, and we are at single digits. Massa, it is not a joke. Let us not underestimate the job this Bank of Ghana governor is doing. It is not a joke. And I'm catching NPP before say, now, why didn't you think? Why were you not able to also put your thinking caps on to do what Isiama is doing? It means if even Isiama is pumping dollar into the system to stabilize the city, at the end of the day, some thinking has gone through it. Some thinking has gone in it. That is why today we have seen inflation for 11 months going down and down and down and down. Today, you have a single-digit inflation. The guy is working. Let's be honest. You might not like him as a governor, but as a businessman, through the inflation, it is helping your business. You are making profit. And that is what we want people. Bank of Ghana. Under this guy, the city has stabilized. Stability has been restored. And Mekachi say, and the Kufuado, there was nothing like rational governance or regular governance. What we are seeing is how governance is supposed to be. What we are seeing, what Bank of Ghana is doing, is what regular, reasonable, intelligent governors do. You stabilize the city. As we speak today, under his leadership, the city has stabilized. We had the Bank of Ghana governor. People saw to us, Onimnyansa Addison. He could not stabilize the city. So what is this guy doing? If you're telling me this guy is doing something you don't like, but the city is stabilized, I don't care. All that I need is whatever he's doing, whatever magic he's doing, whatever thinking that he's doing that for 1 year, we have gotten inflation to a single digit and the city is stabilized. He should keep doing it. Whatever he's doing. Because if the NPP, if Addison and his group, they had this knowledge, they would have done the same thing. So why didn't they have that knowledge? Why didn't they have those policies to make sure they stabilize the city? A Siama and his group, a Siama as the governor, his deputies and the rest, they are really putting a lot of work into this. Now, we can also talk about something we call the path of recovery. Right now, you can see clearly from the IMF report, Ghana also is on a path. We are recovering. Now, a lot of people now have confidence in the system. Now, all the indices are now negative, north. All the indices are now showing positive. Now, you could see, our country is gradually getting back to where it's supposed to be. The way this country was run down, now we are recovering. Now you could see, our import, our export, you can see, we are making some inroads. You could see, the country is coming back to normal, whereby reasonable people are managing the affairs of the nation. And the Bank of Ghana governor is doing a marvelous job. And it's time say, let us put our emotions aside. You might not like the NDC, I understand. You might hate Mahama, but let's look at the positives of this governor. Let's look at the job he has put into the job he's doing. Yenshe ejuma awaye. And we can also talk about now interest rate. This guy came to meet interest rate over 30. Today, interest rate is lingering around below 20. Now, this is not a joke. We are talking about inflation. We are talking about high confidence in the system by businesses, international businesses. Now, interest rates above form, inflation above form. We are seeing more foreign companies now coming into Ghana to invest because the investor confidence is high. And it's all because some people are leading the charge. Some people are putting together ideas and policies that is helping these things to be realized. Esiama is working. Esiama is delivering. When you take the president from there, making one of those institutions it deliver in this 1 year is the Bank of Ghana governor. Yes. And let us not, we are not supposed to be haters on these things. This is, just pick this guy's record and just put Addison's record on the side and just juxtapose the two. I just Addison about them. When you look at the CMS record, when you look at the positives, when you look at where he picked this economy from, where he picked Bank of Ghana from, the things and the thinking that has gone through, it does not matter. You might not like his approach, but his approach is giving us results. That's what I need as a Ghanaian. That is what a businessman needs. You might not like the approach. The approach might not be the traditional kind of approach where you expect it to be that way. Whatever approach that he is using, at the end of the day, is bringing confidence back, is bringing businesses back, is bringing down inflation, is bringing down interest rate. It is making sure our country is recovering. It is making sure that Ghana as a nation, today we can speak of reserves. We can talk about excess gold that today we want to cap. That is progress. That is development. That is leadership. And we are not supposed to joke with these things. This guy, since he became a Bank of Ghana governor, the government, as we see, they have not gone out to borrow any crazy money. A Bank of Ghana governor, this government would have been out there borrowing because, right, they can go out and borrow. Why haven't they gone out to borrow? Because now, the governor, through his policies, initiatives, they are helping the government. That is what the governor needs to do. That is what the Bank of Ghana needs to do. It's a federal bank. That is their job, to think. So whatever way that he can make sure, say, your economy is stabilized, that is what he's doing. I don't have a problem. When there's no problem, you don't call Jesus. So guys, this guy basically is a competent governor. Whether you like it or not, let's be honest. This guy is competent. This guy knows his job. This guy is delivering. Let us move away from these things of, let us be raw on these things. The governor of Bank of Ghana has lived up to expectations. He is competent. If you tell me today, Obiame, what confidence if the president is not there, I'll put it in the Bank of Ghana governor. Yes. And we are talking about people, you can see humility in their eyes. People, at the end of the day, or there's some kind of calmness about the banking sector. His approach to their issues, when even there's a problem, the way he's able to address it, his relationship with Ghanaians, relationship with the media, how he's able to make sure the message from the Bank of Ghana and as Ghanaians, we get the message. See the way he projected, and he made sure we as a people, Ghana city at 60, see the way it was done. See how today Ghanaians have confidence in the money. This is what we are talking about. We need leadership. It's not just about the person physically, it's about the person, how he conducts himself. And in less than in a year, you can see this guy, this guy can be governor in any country. But this resume, in 1 year, if you're a governor and you have been able to do this, country Ben Africa, because I don't want you to be my governor. Every country will put you at their central bank. Me see, for 1 year, if you are the governor, and in your mouth, you have been able to move this country to a single digit, moving inflation all the way down to a single digit. You have been able to move interest rate all the way down. Your dollar now, you can predict it is stable. Your country is recovering. We are talking about consumer confidence, investor confidence. Everywhere you go with this kind of resume, you will become the federal governor. So what are you talking about?
Obibeka say, oyiwa. Ene da hono. Eno. Ene yedin eda hono. Ne da hono. Ne da hono. Yanka so binyomo. Ne da wami. Ne da hono. Ne da hono. Yanka se Kevin bin. NPP for me minimum anka me ye kasa kwa nke mo Kevin dini da. Ba mo so zonye ya Kevin Tailor. Onye ya Kevin Tailor. Nipa mu boni dindu. Obaba be blasti mu du. Then na mun kama nuntum na mun hyehyɛ mu party because of so yɛ mu 90 men nti ana because ogi obi hu bebre a wonam na obubori din with no reason mega me ho ayetan mfa nkyɛ me me kwa ko yiwa me yi me ti me ho ayefe so media NPP fo a enka me mbo Kevin Tailor din because e basa akwa na wo hype no basa na wo mo ne beti aye kakraka but NPP fo ide kwatena sia omo plan ya na omo abeka kire Kevin Tailor ayi ni nya Kevin eni Kevin se mo keka NDC co position eni Kevin hwane Kevin sikuro ha Kevin bana opa asantimamu a Kevin bana opi abonten a ya papa ya beninan ha ko Kevin NDC fo gitumi na opa he eno beninam ha eno obe cancel the court case the court case ankofo bi di injunction to no so senko du kotoka international airport terminal 3 a omunche no na omunfa na police station say wa threatening kofo wa yesi wa cancel bebre ewi akire na he is what exonerated. Wow, somebody shout wow, somebody say wow. In the MPP there because was through Kevin Tailor because no quite omuni Ghana for abo omo hunsana no kwareka. And this is why Ghanaians know very well MPP ebeka opposition ka kwantu Kodwa Salisi ka kwantu shout out to Daddy Lumba Oni yeah, I think say Nana is it much didi? No, not how much didi. Oh, he back is an boy. Inti. The same NPP 4-year opposition. 1 year no. This I almost say omoto opposition for 15 good years because we omo kasa ye omo ni omo di TV so a. Oh damn it. And sometimes omo ile film mo say this year yana omo swear Muhammad in. Omo ile fi say last year yana Ghana for koto abagid. Eje na kwa ka say oh ye di omo ni best no kwa na mo ntia say bebre ni ma de kro because they thought say omo ba ban mu be 10 years ni. Opposition. What the kind of pressure dom so and the kind of adwuma Muhammad they thought oh but it is what only 10 good months, not even up to 12 months, which is equivalent to 1 year. No, 10 good months. Oh, this, 10, 10. This month. What in the metro na say? 10 months. And NPP buy. And this is about more spread. But the kind of numa Kevin Tailor me ankasa kwa matrasa list enuma mo aye because mo aye dwumentu ka at any time bia but then people also ade na utimi ka ubi wanu na village wanu bo bi wanu na COVID-19 tax ubi wanu emission tax ubi wanu betting tax ubi wanu kinofrataji bondholders omusika ubi wanu agugu nkofo banks ubi wanu nkofo corruption mu disika. A lot of things come into your mouth because they have squandered the money from what Ghana sika. You get me right? And you know, I was here because Ghana na was say no. Say nim na ye mistake bi na ye dane Ghana way ekwohye people for nsem biwa. And ye kan na say adio. Enti am before you omo ba say Ghana. Fernando Nsempa yewura kofo Same kofo sorry yewura Jack ex-president former president mo kan say John Kufuor Ajekun Kufuor nsɛm a ɔka no wɔ delay ni show yi so ɛfa Kufuor ne na aban ayi twam ɛho enti no bi bisa sɛ Kufuor ni wei nyinaa nana ɔyɛ pepia Ghana for tikɔ montoma DMB which is Dr. Muhammad Bawumia DMB montoma DMB unim the Ghana for nso sabi oye smarter enso ye quick ye fast ento ye se na ne Ghana for so ye gene so because ya kokora mpisi bi di natem mpisi se bi di an be si na ona kine bi no yankopon koto ne safre na ga se Ghana for se bi on ko mo di papa ya tem ma yankopon ato de safre no ne nsem bibiri we are praying long life for President Kufuor and in 1987 wow any pain na ne binyasa wo binyasa no ya blessed. It tells you so nipa sika ye moja ohwe ho so ye beboa wo sika nso de ye moja ntabusua Kevin Tailor to see what me the side of the NPP in this country ye hu pa so mo die mpa de ye they always want distraction they always want this country to collapse. Say be NPP for ombenya message na mo dey now say I can send it for best of mine say nka bo adwempa nka opposition party you help NDC to succeed nka maybe an Ghana for ya adwen sesa ya to ba mamo but they are praying and what making sure say aban we e be fail if comfort say be okuru bebo anase kofo a o sikuru mboro otimbi ensuo say be nkwan ye da ata no ese bi no enti sɛ mosie mu mmɔ mpaeɛ ma ndisifoɔ ɛnyɛ adwuma no a yɛankasa ɛbɛbɔ and they will never fail in this country. Kyerɛ wɔ adwe wɔ comment section. Shut down the camera.